All right, what's up, people? I just saw the countdown. I was like, what the fuck? That just means I gotta clean shit out. I'm drinking, well, fuck it, from this goblet, as she may. That's a Belgian Trappist ale. One of the finest beers on the planet. It comes in, well, I'd say 4 types, but there's probably 5 or 6. There's 3 you can buy normally. The red, the white, and the blue. Ironically. So what I wanted to talk about in this video is something that I was thinking about because of the video that I made when I was deconstructing Vidian on his comparison of Dave Myatt to Kenneth Grant, specifically the fact that he thinks Myatt plagiarized Grant. So this is not going to be a furtheration of that conversation. I think I did well enough with that in that video. This is going to be about what I really think is going on with Kenneth Grant. In this, if you read Night Side of Eden, there's 2 parts. The first part is mostly like essays in sequence. And this is where he uses most of his weird gematria. But then there's the second part, which is the tunnels of Set. And that's what Vidian was talking about. And so, like, what he's trying to do is, and see, I have to do the things with my hands. It's just, I guess it's a curse. It kind of, it brought me light. Oh, fucking no. No, this shit is hilarious. Oh, by the way, beer of season. The beer of the season. The Mad Elf, bro. That's where it's at. And I'm drinking it out of a... Oh, weren't we here already? So now we're here again. When you're breaking down the concept of the Tree of Life, which is glyphed through the tarot, and various other mechanisms, but I'm not going to go into all that. The way you choose to glyph a glyph upon a glyph, that's your business. Sometimes people can like do multi-dimensional shit like that and come out with a clearer understanding than it was when they went in. Where else do you think the fucking concept of 4-dimensional chess came from? And then it's Donald Trump, he's doing 12-dimensional chess. No, I'm joking. But I'm only half joking. Because the idea is that within this glyph, the primary glyph, is that you have 2 concepts. One are known as Sephira or Sephirot, depending on whether you're plural or singular. And there are 10 of these, theoretically. There's also number 11. And I've at least done one more, if not many, myself. You can look at this. I have really old videos on this, but you can check this out. It's also in Postmodern Satanism, which is for sale, but I'm not promoting it. So, the idea is that you have these things that are called Sephira. That's the plural. And what these are kind of like, you know how they have them things on your phones that are, like if you're recording yourself, they're called filters. Think of it like that, but think of it as a reality filter through a particular subcategorization of the psyche, if that makes any sense. And I'm sure if you rewind what I just said, you'll realize it makes perfect fucking sense. But then again, I'm not selling this book. This is just a stupid ass video about, okay, so what's really going on? So those are the first part of the book. Those are the first part of the book with a heavy dose of esoteric Buddhism, which is why I love Kenneth Grant. Notice Vidian didn't even talk about that part. He just talked about the fact that the guy was trying to confuse him. And he was getting a little bit upset about that. He's like, oh shit, it's like it's gibberish. Yeah, it's gibberish. On purpose. At least I try to give him at least that much credit. But so, then you have the other what are called. I think they're called. I think he calls them kalas. I'm not sure I agree with that, but I think that's what he calls them. But it's the opposite. Okay, so like when you look at, if you look at the exoteric or Kabbalistic tree of life, you'll notice that the pathways are very ordered. They move in sequence, etc., etc. What Grant was trying to intuit and also divulge is that when you're doing the other thing, because you're not actually going down, because the Kabbalistic tree of life goes both up and down, and all you have to do is look at the what's called the, I think within the paradigm it's called the fleeing serpent versus the crooked serpent. I mean, you can look into that. Go to the Golden Dawn manuscripts on that one. You know, I'm thinking Mathers and shit like that, but it's called the crooked serpent versus the fleeing serpent, and they were two aspects. Like one was, never mind, go look into it. I don't got time. I got a world to save. No, I'm just kidding. Somebody else. Well, we'll see that soon enough. Or will we? But see, Grant's point was that you're really trying to punch through a hole in space-time and get to what he would call the other side, or the night side of the tree, which is, okay, we understand this is the entire phenomenal reality. So what happens when we break through? And where did he put that? I believe he did Dath, which is the correct answer. If he got it, good. If he didn't, he didn't. But the correct answer is Dath. That's the 11th or hidden Sephiroth. Wait. Was that singular and pluralizing y'all the whole time? Damn. I'm an idiot. I'm surprised, no, I haven't got no pop-ups off the Hebrew. Because I ain't reading that shit anyway. I stopped reading Hebrew like 26 years ago. When I stopped studying for the priesthood. You didn't know about that part, did you? Yeah, I was studying for the priesthood. Little known fact. I just realized I like pussy way too much. And chilling and drinking and doing my own shit. I wanted no service and nothing but me. But anywho, so if you're trying to break through to the other side, then you have to pass through, they always call it the abyss. They locate it variously. I mean, like I'll do this, I'm moving my phone, but my finger's staying still. So look at my fingers moving, but it's really not, because you can see the thing in the kitty drinks is not moving, except they are a little bit, but that's just your imagination. It's just like, it's like 2001, A Space Odyssey. Dude, that was so cool. I'll have to trademark that. Or license it or whatever. Or no, just take it. Somebody else do it. Make $1 billion. I'm just going to hold on. Let me take a sip off this shit. So each of these paths is viewed as kind of like, imagine your intestines or something like that. Or like, I don't know, like termite colonies where they have all the, I got to do it. My hands have to move. So we have all the little, like little things going on, and doing all that shit, and it's all connected, and they all go through like the, the Hamas tunnels that they have also. Okay, yeah, something like that. And then that's supposedly supposed to, and this is where the gibberish part comes in, and this is the part that VK didn't get, and pretty much nobody that I've ever encountered has actually understood this yet. The point of it is to get you to think so fucking hard. This is a Buddhist technique, by the way. Is to get you to think so fucking hard to the point where your brain gets what's known as hot. They have a hot, cold, wet thing that they do over there. It's weird. Don't ask me about it because I don't believe it. But there's certain paradigms I believe, others that I don't, like reincarnation, for example. But I made a video on that. But the idea of what's really going on here is that what Grant's trying to do by giving you these informations and the specific way in which he gives them to you, and the way in which he just diverts your he's just trying to break you into a different understanding of reality itself. Because what if you break into the outside and then you just, I don't know, Groundhog Day it. You just wake up yesterday, stuck in a loop. What if? Who knows? I don't know. Take some more drugs, shit. But seriously, I think that's what Grant was trying to do. He was trying to explain that if you were to do a working to what exists outside of our conventional reality, then your mind is going to bust and it's just going to be gibberish. I think that was his point, but we'll leave it there.